morning, guys. Sorry, I can't move my face a lot because I have these on. As you can tell by the title of the video, I kind of really need a reset right now. Eating, cleaning, room decor, that type of reset where like life kind of feels like a lot. So I kind of need to scale it back and just work on my space. Fall is flying by. I feel like winter is coming like so fast and I haven't just had like enough chill downtime. I think I've been trying to do so much. It's super rainy. It's actually perfect. I feel like I have no inclination to go outside and do a bunch of stuff. Need the time inside to get my life together. So we're gonna do it together. I know you guys like home vlogs. I love home vlogs. I love reset vlogs. People really seem to like my organization methods and I do want to do more on that. I just like need to organize the organization methods before I can like show them online. I did show you guys on TikTok meal planner thing that I do. I start with what I want to make. I write down everything I have in the fridge so I don't forget, because usually I kind of forget what I actually have unless I'm like seeing it in my face. I just really need to lock in on like what I'm actually making. Being type A, being organized makes me feel the best. Like I cannot function if I don't really know what's going on with my life. Right now it's 10. This morning I woke up really early and did like a workout, but I was not in the mood. I hate working out in the morning. I have a lot to do today and I needed to be presentable as soon as possible. So I woke up early to work out, and I say that it was kind of a flop because I literally just did a couple reps of my arm routines and then I walked on the treadmill for like 15 minutes. I was gonna go to the gym, but I was just like, no, that's gonna take too much time. Like I don't have that much time to like walk over there and like the whole process. My friend Abby got the road PR, so she gave me these to try out and they're really nice. They're like felt patches and then the other side is like a cooling, so I like it. And I just took some photos in the bathroom. I'm gonna tag them. Please notice me. I kind of want to like make a little scrambly hash situation if I can. I have chicken sausage, I have eggs. Over this weekend, I went to a farm upstate and we had this like really good breakfast. 2 sunny side eggs. Then it was like a hash with like potatoes, kale, ground turkey or ground chicken. It was just really good. Anyways, there's my update of what today has looked like so far and what the rest of the day will look like. I'll probably show you guys a lot of behind the scenes on TikTok stuff, and I want to do some like room redecorating. I need your guys' opinions. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy my day inside. I'm really excited to like not leave the house today at all. I've just been really into like a salted maple latte, but like salted, capital S, like it needs to be really salty. Let me walk you through my breakfast. We have some kale with just like olive oil and salt and a fried egg. Air frying some potatoes and a chicken sausage. This fried egg looks insane. I can't believe there was ever a time I didn't like eggs. Like I used to not like a breakfast egg and now it's like literally so good. I've been buying the feta in the brine because apparently it's better, but it's actually more of a hassle. I feel like it sounds fake, but genuinely kale is like one of my top like favorite things. I feel like it's just so versatile. And when they put kale in this breakfast thing at the restaurant, I was like, wait, I actually am obsessed with that. This isn't like breakfast salad, but it's like kind of. Final product: kale, chicken sausage, potatoes, feta. Super simple. I'm trying not to do a ton of makeup because my face is breaking out so bad. I just hate having pimples and having to like film myself. I'm just like, ew, I don't want to be on camera. Back on your sofa, of course I still care. I used to be someone who didn't do makeup really ever unless I really had somewhere to go, and now I'm someone who does makeup almost every day. I look a little scary without concealer. Putting yourself together for 5 minutes, it really helps have a better day. A little eyebrow, a little lip liner, a little eyelash curl, some concealer, it like truly changes how I feel throughout the day. I'm getting a facial tomorrow, which I will bring you guys along. Really excited for that. I really need it, clearly. Freckle pen. I need a new one. I don't like this one. I just feel so much better after those 3 things. Okay, first video we are filming is the long-awaited, long-requested Saison collection try-on haul, sizing, pricing. I'm making a huge TikTok, all the cardigans and sweaters and shirts. I have my work cut out for me. If you want to see everything, it's going to be on my TikTok. Probably one of my most asked questions. Okay, whew. The sizing is very inconsistent. Also a medium, it's definitely a little tighter. Now we have their V-necks. This is that same cardigan in this baby pink. I am doing a little video for Princess Polly. The best lighting is in the bathroom because it's so dark out. Luckily, they give me full creative freedom. I just have to show 3 outfits. Guys, these trousers, these are so cute for fall. I filmed all the outfits and now my camera is dying, so. class today, but it's okay. Honestly, it's so cold and windy. It's like a storm outside. I kind of didn't vlog the rest of the evening. I was just getting a little bit burnt out, and I noticed that with YouTube, it's hard to vlog sometimes because you have to be on all the time. I think I'm starting to get a little bit better maintaining some boundaries with when I want to film and when I don't. Like, I'm trying to create more days for myself where I'm not filming, editing, anything. Weirdly enough, with content, I feel like when I film myself doing things, I actually take like triple as long. So it leaves me with like no free time at the end of the night. So tomorrow I'm planning on wearing a cute outfit, even though I'm not gonna wear any makeup. I still want to feel put together. Last week, something that was really affecting my mental, like I was not putting outfits together. I was waking up so late. I was like barely doing like any makeup. I just like didn't care, and it really affected me. Like I was talking about earlier, I just felt so gross. I have Pilates at 9. I have a facial detox treatment thing that I got invited to go to. I'm getting coffee with a new friend. I'm trying to wear something cute tomorrow. It's also really cold, so I'm excited to have my like mental health day tomorrow. Hello. My camera is once again about to die. See you guys tomorrow morning. Like a hot mess because I just got my facial. I went to Pilates this morning. Thank God I didn't do that after the facial because you're not supposed to work out. Got a little breakfast coffee, spontaneous moment, had my facial, and I'm going for another coffee. Hello guys, I'm back home. I will give you a little recap on everything today because I didn't talk to you too much. I started with Pilates in the morning. Really glad that I did that before anything because you're not supposed to work out after you get a facial. I just bopped around and I ended up walking into this cafe called News Bar. I've already been there a couple times, but I've never eaten there. I had like 30 minutes to kill, so I was like, let me just go inside, and I got a little breakfast wrap and a coffee. The coffee was fine, but the breakfast wrap was really good, and it was only $12 only. But like in New York, that actually is on the cheaper side. It was a really good wrap. I'm gonna make that at home, honestly. It was like eggs, spinach, peppers, feta, chicken sausage. Then I headed over to my facial. It was at a place called Spencer's. They have multiple locations, not just in New York. They invited me in, and it was such a nice facial. She asked me how long it had been since I had a facial, and I haven't had one since 2018, I think, on like a family vacation, but I've never like bought myself a facial, and it felt so nice. Like I don't want to have to pay for that. Like I might have to because it was so good. She did like extractions, some red light therapy, a lot of face masks and stuff. Like I don't even know what she was doing. It just felt so good. I don't know if you guys can tell, but in person, I just have a lot of stuff going on my face right now. I definitely don't feel the prettiest today. I will not lie to you, because not only am I like breaking out everywhere, but I also have no makeup on, and my face was like glossy, almost like sweaty looking because of all the treatments. Then I met up with my friend. I've never like seen her content before, but she DM'd me a couple weeks ago and was like, I'm coming to New York. I'd love to meet you. And I was literally just like, okay. I mean, I knew she was like a content person. It wasn't like unsafe, but I was just like, oh my God, yeah, sure. So we got coffee, and it was one of those moments where like I didn't really know anything about her till we met up. So it was really fun to just like learn about her. She's from the UK. She's just visiting New York on a solo trip. So it was really fun to spend like 2 hours together yapping. We went to Saison in the West Village. It was a cute place. It's like a wine bar, but they also have coffee during the day. After she left to go shop, I was like, I need to lock in, and I had my iPad, which I carried around all day. So I was trying to really spend my time today on content stuff because I'm always backlogged on content, editing, emailing on that front. So I was doing that, and then they walked over to me and they were like, we don't allow laptops. And I was like, oh, I stayed a little bit longer just doing stuff on my phone, but it's harder to do things on my phone, like especially emailing. And then I came back here, and that was my day. Literally, I was out from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I wanted to show you guys my Saison monthly stuff came in. I really wanted to lay off of the cardigans and get some sweaters from them because I feel like I have every cardigan they have at this point, and I love their button-up cardigans, but I just feel like something about a sweater is just like hits different. This is the MEL sweater in gray. I really wanted like a nice gray sweater. I don't know about the sizing though. This is a medium, so I might be getting a large instead. We'll see. I also got this light blue Stacy sweater. It has like little lace on it. I just think it's so cute. This is also a medium, so I might be exchanging it for a large. I don't really know what I was doing. And then I saw this other girl get this on TikTok with her Saison credit, and I was like, I will be securing that. It's like a nice pink color. On camera, it looks kind of orange brown, but it's pink. It's just a really cute wool scarf. If you guys remember from my vlogs last year, I was obsessed with scarves, and I still am. I feel like there's nothing like a New York winter when you're bundled up. I mean, I hate winter, but like the fashion is just really, really chic. It's like trench coats, big coats, puffers, scarves, hats, gloves. I'm actually really excited. Well, no, I'm not excited. When the time comes that I'll have to wear scarves again, I'm, excited to wear this is what I'm trying to say. It's very, very soft. If you ever have a Saison store near you or you're visiting New York, you should go in and just like feel all the stuff. I'm like very privileged that I get to try so many things from Saison, but I know that they're an expensive brand. Even before they ever acknowledged me, I was buying their stuff with my own money. So I totally don't want to perpetuate that every single thing from them is like worth it, because I know it's pricey, but I will say the quality is very, very good. So yeah, anyways, there's my Saison haul. I was really good today about Instagram. I wanted to talk about this on YouTube because I feel like it's the only place I can express myself. I have just had such like a mental block with Instagram. I've talked about this before. I just can't get myself to post on Instagram like the way I do on TikTok. I think TikTok is just so personal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys probably got the most sense of my personality from TikTok or this, but like not Instagram. Instagram is polished. It's like everyone I ever met in my life is on Instagram, following me from like high school and college. Somebody I met at some party one time. Like it's just like too many people where I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like they didn't choose to follow Kiara the influencer. They chose to follow Kiara, like the random person they met. You know what I mean? So I just feel like there's this disconnect where I cannot get myself to post on there. Like I know some people who have a quarter of my following and are posting on Instagram like it's their job, because they're just like, well, I might as well go full send. And I think I've gone full send on TikTok. I've done the voiceovers. I've done personal things on there. You know what I mean? Like I've pretty much full sent on TikTok. I used to be afraid of like voiceovers and talking. I've gotten past that, but Instagram, we're still getting there. And I always feel like weird when I tell people on TikTok and YouTube to be like, oh, follow my Instagram, because it's like, follow my Instagram for what? There's nothing on my Instagram. Like you would never know I do TikTok from my Instagram on purpose. I don't like reels. I love stories. I am addicted to watching an Instagram story from other influencers, but I do feel like Instagram stories are a different sense of like self-involved that I am not yet, because like, again, people follow me from like my hometown on there. Like I'm not going to be talking about like specific things like I do on TikTok. On TikTok, I'll tell you guys like I had a horrible day and then I went to the doctor's appointment. Like I'll tell you everything on TikTok. Instagram, it's like you don't even know what's going on. I also feel like it's funny because I don't really know what people from like my past lives know about me, think about me, whatever. I haven't talked to anyone, from high school, whatever. I just wonder what they're thinking to themselves when they see me posting like PR packages and they're like, PR for what? She doesn't even have any followers. I don't know. Maybe they know about TikTok, maybe they don't. But I'm trying to get myself to just like bite the bullet and start posting on Instagram more. And I posted a reel today. And I just also feel like my content is not Instagram safe, if that makes sense. Like I think I would get flamed in the comments if I posted Instagram reels the way I do on TikTok. Like if I was doing like what I spend in a day the way I do on TikTok, oh my God, I would get ripped apart. TikTok is my safe space, and the rest of the platforms, I don't know her. I'm trying to grow on Instagram more, and I'm making an active effort. I think like my photography and like my little stories are really cute and intentional. I understand that like that's not how you grow a platform. You know what I mean? Like when I started growing on TikTok, I was really intentional and like I was there every single day posting something beneficial or like something of substance. In a weird way, I feel embarrassed on both sides of it. I feel embarrassed in front of my hometown people and everyone who follows me from like college and stuff that I'm not close with who are on Instagram. And then I also feel embarrassed in the influencer space when I'm at these events and they're just like, what's your Instagram? And I'm just like, ooh, don't look at that. Some tea for you guys. I've met some influencers and we've had like the best time at these events and like whatever, we're all talking. When it comes to following me on Instagram, they literally don't follow me. Like they'll follow my TikTok, but they won't follow my Instagram because I don't have enough followers. Do you see what I mean? Like eventually it kind of gets to you and you're just like, okay, am I full sending this or am I not? That leaves me with this little rant on YouTube because again, I feel like I can't talk about this anywhere else. I'm trying to get past my fear of Instagram, post more on there. So if you want to go follow me on there, basically please do. I'm trying my best to hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube soon and 10,000 followers on Instagram, which like that'll never happen at this point. But I'm trying my best to like post things that are different on Instagram. Like I don't want to just cross post my TikToks. I want to make them a little bit different. Anyways, sorry, that was such a long rant. I am starving. I'm gonna use the Greek chickpeas from Trader Joe's and make a little Greek bowl situation. Hi guys, I just walked in the door. I didn't do any vlogging this morning, but I just had like a regular work day. Usually I have classes tonight, but it's midterm time, so we had one-on-one evaluations instead. Usually it's a 3-hour class, so I got to be done with my night so much earlier than usual. There was this event at Boy Smells. It's like a perfume, and when they originally invited me, I had to say no because I had class, and then I found out we were doing these evaluations, so I was like, ooh, I could go. So I RSVP'd yes. I need to show you guys what I just carried home. Like, I need to literally show you what happened. The bag from the event, and it literally ripped. I went to Whole Foods because I needed a few things. Also started to rip, and I'm so shocked my shoulder bag didn't rip. For reference, this is the size large Longchamp that I thrifted in freshman year of college. Not only is it already old and scuffed up, but the straps are not that strong. I already had in here 13-inch iPad. I brought my Saison sweater to work, so this was in there. My coworker brought me 2 jars of maple butter at work today because she found them, so she brought these for me, so I'm carrying this as well. They're glass jars. And then I also bought buffalo sauce at Whole Foods and some protein shake. In my Boy Smells bag, I kept 2 creamers for my coffees, and they also gave us like the glasses that they use for their candles. They gave these to us as we were drinking our little drinks at the event, and I was like, this is so cute for like a coffee or a matcha, so obviously I had to grab that and put it in here, and it's so heavy. And then the actual gift in this bag was just a perfume, which I haven't smelled yet. In my Whole Foods bag, I also got some milk for my coffees. There was pretty much no reason for me to be carrying any of this, and then my arms were literally about to fall off, and obviously the bags were ripping. So anyways, that was my little evening. Now it's like already 8 p.m. Let's smell this perfume called Woodphoria. Ooh, packaging is really cute. I'm also really excited about this glass. Like, this is so cute. It looks like the Glossier candles. Super cute for like a matcha. Anyways, that was my day. I don't know what I'm gonna cook for dinner. I might just be super lazy and make my buffalo chicken dip.
You know, because no matter what emotion that Black families, you have to be really complicated. And so in the dad stuff, I wrote a whole book about it. I'm like, out there, I'm sure it's gonna be scandals. Actually, I was saying you should talk to. And so my parents told me, I helped convince them to, and to be true. Yeah, right. And sort it through. He is, I fight with biology, and he loves me so hard. Who am I? And it would be like, am I Olivia Pope? With her, go out before people.
Absolutely nothing is worse than when you really want a sweet treat, but there's literally nothing to have for a sweet treat. There's this chocolate, but I literally just don't want that. I don't know what it is. Like, I need a proper sweet treat, not a Ninja Creamy and not a piece of chocolate. And like, what else could be a sweet treat? So this is me asking for you to comment down below your favorite sweet treat. I really liked that date cake I made in my vlog a couple vlogs ago. It's just a lot of work. Not like a lot of work, but like it was a whole process to like make it. So I haven't made another one since then, but this Sunday my friends are coming over for dinner, so I'm probably gonna make a date cake for dessert because people are like here. It makes me feel more enticed to cook something fun and like put in the effort. Anyways, I just really wish that I could have a sweet treat right now, but there's literally nothing. It's around 9 p.m. so I think I'm gonna go to my room and just do some content work for the rest of the night. I've been trying to leave the living room earlier and earlier each night because sometimes I'll stay in here until like 10 or 10:15 watching like a show. I'm just sitting here wasting time, and I need to go to my room and like start getting my brain in the process of bedtime.
Realize that knowing looks different to each. When living authentic, do more exploring. It's deeper than.
Welcome back to my room. I feel like I barely film in here for YouTube. It's a pretty standard New York City bedroom. I wanted to talk with you guys about some ideas I've been having. I'm just really sick of my room and just like the layout. This is from high school. The little like missing beam, like I can't look at it anymore. Basically, this little tray here has all my perfumes. I do feel like I need to get rid of a couple and like give them to friends. As much as I would love to become a perfume collector, it's just not really my thing right now. Like, I need my space. First of all, this mirror also needs to be hung. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that. Say also sent me this like jewelry box box thing, and I put some stuff in here, but I'm just not sure if I love this because it's not really my thing. It's like purple. I could just donate it. If you can't see right here, I have all of them like laying on this thing, this organizer, and it's very helpful for necklaces, but honestly, I just like to wear very, very simple jewelry. So I have a lot of like costume jewelry and stuff, which is very fun when you want chunky statement jewelry for a specific outfit, but I feel like otherwise it's just kind of clutter, and like, do I really change out my earrings that much? No. Next to this IKEA dresser thing, I have this cart with all this like nail polish, lotions and stuff. Also, this entire dresser, it's 5 tiers, is filled to the brim. I cannot like put clothes in it. So I don't really know what the solution is, because if I was to get rid of this and get rid of this, that's like primal space I kind of need. On the other side of my room, I have this bookshelf and then another little mini bookshelf. I don't even like this either. I don't even like this bulletin board. It's filled with like really cute memories, but I made this in senior year of college. None of this stuff is relevant to me anymore. Basically, when I moved back into this apartment after graduating college, I just had like a ton of stuff from my old college apartment that I just like didn't know where to put. That's how I got stuck with this very random furniture. Like, some of this stuff is from high school, some of this is from college. Either way, I'm just not liking it. So I have to do some research and I have to do some measuring, but I've kind of been thinking of doing like longer brown dresser. And then I was also thinking of getting like a longer brown bookshelf, because I don't like the white. I just think it's a little too much. Honestly, I'm just kind of getting overwhelmed with like stuff. I am in no way a minimalist, but as a content person who gets sent a lot of stuff, I try my best to like not accept everything, or at least like donate frequently, because I don't even need all this stuff, let alone have space for it. I think spending money on clothes, spending money on perfume, spending money on jewelry, I've tried to completely cut that out, and now I feel like I just spend the most of my money on like manicures, haircuts, experiences, dinner, food, groceries, more so than like jewelry and whatever. I've just been kind of like getting a little too overwhelmed with stuff, and as grateful, capital G, as I am for going to events and receiving PR, I still think it's too much stuff. And honestly, I just think like minimalism is so much classier. Like, I think looking at photos on Pinterest of people's bedside tables and it's just like a couple things, it looks a little bit too much behind me. Honestly, you guys saw I already got rid of like 50 books, and I think I still have to get rid of some, but it's hard to say goodbye because I spent money on them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, oh, but like, what if I want to reread that book one day? Or like, what if someone wants to borrow it? Like, I need to keep it. But I am feeling very overwhelmed with like no space and just like very bored of the furniture. And I'm not saying that you need to replace your furniture in your room whenever you're bored, but I have a valid excuse, because this is furniture from high school and college, which means I've been looking at it for years. I'm just getting really tired of it, and I also just don't really like the vibe in my room. I also don't know what to do about my bed. I will take advice on this if you guys have any. This bed frame is from high school and it's literally broken. It's just been there because I'm like, whatever, it's cute. And honestly, it does not fit the vibe. I don't even know if I need to buy new furniture, because what if I move? Like, I don't really know. I really don't know. But anyways, I think I'm gonna do some measuring. I honestly think the dresser just really needs to go, and I think it'll just motivate me to try to declutter my clothing. I also hate having to like move my clothing seasonally, but I feel like everyone in New York has to do that. Like, in the winter, I can't have my summer stuff out and vice versa. So I actually just put away all my winter stuff like not that long ago, and my closet is full again. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do, because I still have like a bunch of sweaters to put in there. If you even watched this far, feel free to let me know your thoughts on like anything in the room. I'm all ears. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down below a coffee mug emoji if you watched to the end of the video, and let me know any other YouTube videos you want to see. I can't explain to you how much I love long form content and talking to the camera and stuff, but do I love editing it? Absolutely not. It literally takes me a week every single time. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.